You can still buy actual mountain land in Montana for less than the cost of a used pickup truck. We aren't talking about a microscopic RV pad or a swampy hillside with legal liens attached. We're talking real, timber-covered mountain acreage tucked deep at the very end of dead-end roads where traffic simply does not exist. While most of the country chokes on $500,000 mortgages for suburban houses, pockets of big sky country quietly sell off cheap mountain plots. But there is always a catch. Sometimes it's a plot bordering national forest that sits squarely in prime grizzly country. Other times, it's a dead-end ridge with views that will break your heart, but mud season will swallow your truck whole. Here are 7 dirt-cheap mountain acreage plots in Montana tucked away on dead-end roads, and the serious trade-offs that come with them. Like this video, subscribe to escape the daily grind, and let's dive in. By the end of this video, you'll either be packing your bags or double-checking how much snowplow attachments cost. Number 7. Yaak Valley Wilderness Plot, Lincoln County. In the deep timber of Lincoln County, you can buy 5 acres of high-country mountain land at the end of a dirt road for under $45,000 welcome dollars to the Yaak Valley, tucked into the far northwestern corner of Montana near Idaho and Canada. On the surface, it offers dense larch and lodgepole pine, towering mountain peaks, and dead-end road privacy that makes city noise feel like a bad dream. You get low property taxes, zero light pollution, and views that look like a national park postcard. So what's the twist? The snowpack out here is brutal. Winter arrives in October and refuses to leave until May, turning dead-end roads into solid ice chutes. Cell service is non-existent unless you climb a Douglas fir with an antenna. You don't call AAA when you get stuck. You call your neighbor with a tractor and hope he isn't mad at you. Plus, you are squarely in grizzly territory, meaning bear spray is part of your daily outfit. Picture this. You step onto your porch as morning mist clears off the ridge. The air smells like pine needles. Silence fills the valley until a moose casually strolls across your driveway, giving you a look that implies you are trespassing on his road. Would you live where your nearest neighbor is 3 miles down a dirt spur, and a grizzly bear holds local land rights? Drop off grid or no way in the comments. Number 6. Flint Creek Ridge Spur, Granite County. In Granite County, near historic Phillipsburg, you can snag a mountain slope plot at the end of a forest spur for less than $60,000. This dollar's parcel sits tucked into the foothills of the Flint Creek Range. Rolling pine hills, mountain draws, and old mining district charm. The road dead ends right at the boundary of public land, meaning your backyard is thousands of acres of untouched wilderness. It's quiet, dramatic, and surrounded by snow-capped peaks. Here's the fine print. Granite County winters will test your sanity. Temperatures routinely dip past 20 below zero, and mountain winds through those draws feel like they're trying to peel the paint off your cabin. The dead-end road leading to the plot isn't maintained by the county in winter. If you want to leave your property between December and April, you better be handy with a snowplow, snowmobile, or snowshoes. Imagine this. It's 6:00 a.m. The sun hits the peaks in a blaze of orange. You scoop wood into the stove while your truck engine block heater hums outside in -15-degree air. It's paradise, until you realize you forgot to buy milk and town is an hour away on frozen gravel. Could you handle sub-zero mountain mornings if it meant owning your own piece of the Rockies? Comet Mountain Life, or Too Cold. Number 5. Cabinet Mountain Edge, Sanders County. In Sanders County, you can grab a heavily forested dead-end mountain plot near Heron for under $55,000 and watch the Cabinet Mountains rise right out of your front yard. Sanders County sits along the Clark Fork River corridor, nestled in a dramatic valley. This plot sits at the literal end of a timber spur road, surrounded by cedar, fir, and absolute quiet. You get wild mountain scenery, proximity to pristine rivers, and land prices that make city buyers weep. Here is the catch: spring brings mud season, and dead-end dirt roads in Sanders County turn into thick, rutted clay gumbo that will high-center a 4-wheel drive truck instantly. Power grid access is miles away. If you want electricity, you're looking at an expensive solar setup or running a generator that breaks the mountain silence. Picture it. You're sitting on your high-slope plot drinking black coffee. The scent of pine resin is heavy, wind whispers through 80-foot trees, and there isn't a power line in sight. Then you hear a thrum and realize it's a herd of elk picking their way through your trees. Would you trade grid power for total mountain privacy on a dead-end trail? Type hideaway or hard pass below. Number 4. Elkhorn Mountain Basin, Broadwater County. In Broadwater County, you can buy high-elevation mountain land tucked into a dead-end gulch for under $48,000 located near the Elkhorn Mountains. This area offers wide-open big sky vistas combined with rugged mountain terrain. The parcel lies at the end of a private road that fades into a rough trail. You get unobstructed views, dramatic rock outcroppings, and direct access to an elk migration corridor. So why is it so cheap? Elevation and slope. Building on a steep mountain plot requires heavy excavation. Clearing a driveway and cutting a flat site for a foundation can cost as much as the land itself. Drilling a well in these rocky gulches is a gamble. You might hit water at 100 feet, or hit solid granite and go down 400 feet while your bank account bleeds out. Plus, the Elkhorn foothills are notorious for wind gusts that will test your cabin roof. Imagine stepping outside. The sky stretches forever above you. Eagles soar over the crags, and 50 elk graze in the basin 300 yards down the ridge. It's majestic, until a 60-mile-per-hour wind gust blows your coffee mug right out of your hand. Would you build on a steep dead-end ridge for top-tier hunting access? Drop elk country or city boy in the comments. Number 3. St. Regis River Ridge, Mineral County. In Mineral County, you can score deep forest acreage on a dead-end logging spur for under $50,000. Mineral County is nearly 90% public land, covered in thick mountain forests, rushing trout streams, and narrow canyons. Tucked near the St. Regis River Basin, this parcel sits right at the end of an old access trail. You get soaring pine canopy, total solitude, and immediate access to miles of hiking, snowmobiling, and fly fishing. Here's the emotional trade-off. Snowpack out here is legendary. You aren't dealing with a light dusting. You're dealing with feet of heavy mountain snow that locks down dead-end roads for months. If you don't own a heavy-duty truck with a plow or a snowmobile, you are effectively trapped until the spring thaw. Grocery stores are a long, icy drive down Interstate 90. You need months of stored provisions and a massive woodpile to survive winter smoothly. Picture this: a clear winter afternoon with pine branches weighed down by fresh powder. A mountain stream bubbles in the ravine below your property. The air is crisp, and silence covers the forest like a blanket. Could you handle 8 feet of seasonal snowpack for absolute peace and quiet? Comment deep WOODS or no thanks. Number 2. Pintler Wilderness Foothills, Deer Lodge County. Near the edge of the Anaconda Pintler Wilderness, you can buy high alpine acreage on a dead-end mountain trail for under $52,000. This dollars is true mountain country. Towering granite peaks, alpine meadows, and pristine backcountry streams surround the area. The plot sits at the termination of a remote trail, bordering endless acres of federal wilderness. The views are straight out of an outdoor magazine, panoramic mountain ranges and zero commercial development. What is the catch with this alpine paradise? Seasonality. At this elevation, summer feels like a quick weekend getaway. Snow can fall in July, and by late September, winter is knocking on the door again. Building restrictions and off-grid logistics mean putting a permanent home here takes serious effort. Pulling power lines up these spurs isn't feasible, making propane, solar, and wood heat mandatory. Imagine sitting on your plot at dusk. The sun dips behind rugged spires, painting the clouds in purple and red. Thousands of stars come out without a single city light to wash them out. A coyote howls in the distance, echoing off the rock faces. Is a short summer worth owning an alpine wilderness plot? Type alpine dream or 2 remote in the comments. Number 1. Little Snowy Mountains Ridge, Fergus County. In Fergus County, deep in central Montana, you can buy mountain ridge acreage at the end of a dead-end road for under $40,000 perched on a high timbered ridge at the end of a quiet country spur. This parcel offers 360-degree views of rolling mountains, pine forests, and prairie valleys stretching for 50 miles. It is officially our cheapest mountain acreage spot with maximum dead-end solitude. What's the twist on this budget plot? Remoteness in central Montana hits differently. You are miles away from the nearest small town and hours from a major city or medical center. The road leading up the ridge is an unpaved trail that turns into slippery mud during heavy rain and drifts over completely during winter blizzards. There are no utilities or piped water. You have to haul your own water, manage off-grid power, and clear your own road. Picture stepping onto your ridge at sunrise. The horizon stretches endlessly below you. A golden eagle rides thermal wind currents right overhead. No power lines, no car horns, and no neighbors looking over your fence line. Just raw land and giant skis. It's quiet, wild, and wildly affordable if you have the grit to handle real mountain solitude. Which of these 7 dead-end mountain plots in Montana would you claim as your escape plan? Drop your favorite spot in the comments below.